Paltrocast.
This is the Paltrobox. Thanks for watching. We have two heavier boxes, some lighter things. Let's get to the heavier stuff first, and then we'll come back around. So this one says contains alcoholic beverages. So we know that's correct unless they reuse the packaging. Okay. Some kind of a note. Some padding. Okay. Whoa. I know who this is. This is a collection of bottles from Chord Bourbon. 3-Chord Bourbon information sheet right there. Does it say right there? Yeah, Neil Giraldo, who recently was interviewed for the Paltrocast. He and Pat Benatar are Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. He also played on Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield. I think he did the guitar and the bass. Excellent producer, songwriter, guitarist, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. And then it says more about these particular varieties. Rick Derringer, who I think he worked with before Pat Benatar inspired this one. Guitar Shorty, that is also a prominent artist of sorts. I believe a Grammy winner in his own right. The Darts, a punk group. I'm not familiar with the Darts. Cornell Jackson, originator of rockabilly and Memphis music. Okay, well, I have to do more research, but very cool coasters that they gave us. Turn it up and pour it down. And I see we'll show some of the bottles. That is a beautiful heavy bottle, as we see on the sheet. Let's look at the Riot. Yep. QR code, grab a bottle and press play. So I'm guessing there's an audio-visual element to all of this. And we see right there, Bottled and Bond, Hennessy Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the hard-pressed, photographer Dan Bell. And one more, and then we'll move the box. We'll bring it back for the recap. And that is the Rick Derringer one. He made headlines recently. We lost him, but he wrote the Hulk Hogan Real American song, Hang On Sloopy, etc. Michael Brandon took that photograph. Anyway, 3chordbourbon.com. I will put a link to the interview that I did with Neil recently. Couldn't have been nicer. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, 3-Chord Bourbon. Was there a note or something in here? We'll just see. Oh, okay. A letter from Neil. You could read that. Thank you very much. Let's go to box 2. It doesn't say whether there's alcohol in here, but we shall see. Okay, I'm seeing the words protein and crunch. Protein crunch. Festive. Okay, they were on the Paltrobox probably 350 videos ago. Just a long time ago. But I don't think they had all these products on the market. Chickpea Hearts. Chickpea Hearts sea salt flavor, white cheddar, honey barbecue, fiery spicy chickpea hearts. I'm guessing that's the priority project right there, or product. Sour cream and onion, nacho cheese, regular spice. Looks like per 1 ounce, 130 calories. Light on the sugar, light on the sodium for the most part. Your go-to crunch-tastic meal topper. Okay, looks pretty shelf stable, looks good for about 6 months or so. Feelfestive.com. All natural, gluten-free, nut-free, halal, vegan, GMO-free, soy-free, dairy-free, trans-fat-free, cholesterol-free, preservative-free, low glycemic, good for probiotic health. Wow, okay, and higher protein in this one, it looks like, because you see the 25 grams, 10 grams. We'll put more in the copy. Looking forward to trying that snack. Thank you very much, Festive. Got another box here. We'll see how we can open it. Okay. We got it on the side there. Here. Melissa is consistently better with opening the boxes, but here I am. Okay, the world's first and only flavored straw made from corn. From nature back to nature. Enjoy sipping sustainability with corn. Can we easily open it up? Use the box cutter. Okay, so it's a pack of straws. at CornNext and CornNext.com. Okay, we'll put more in the copy, and there's a QR code for you to scan. Safety caution: corn neck straws are not intended to be eaten or good grammar day, or digested. It's a choking hazard. Hard material may shatter when bent. Not a toy. So you see some of the tags right there. Well, thank you very much for sending. We'll put more info in the copy. We'll go with another box here. This one says fragile on the side of it. Okay, thankfully I did not break anything. Curry cups, the original curry cups. Dip, drizzle, spread, simmer. Get that out of the way. The dip can be consumed at room temperature right out of the jar, right after opening. If some of the product is settled, close and shake. When finished with your portion, please refrigerate. They recommend consuming it within a week. Enjoy hot or cold. There's the QR code. Okay. Manufactured in Marlton, New Jersey. The original take on tikka masala. Okay, great. We enjoy Indian food in this household, so we will see about putting this in entrees and keeping it around for snacks like dip. That could be great for tortilla chips. And currycups.com is it online. Okay, thank you very much for sending Curry Cups. We have a small box here. Okay. Struggling with this one too. It's usually the ones that you don't expect to struggle with that you do. Or at least I do. Anyway, how to use Knick-Knack. Naturally better nicotine. Okay, interesting. I've never been a nicotine person, so this will probably be a gift to somebody. But Knick-Knack Naturals, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. I'm guessing people who have nicotine cravings need different flavors. So there's spearmint, blood orange, grapefruit, cool, lemon, etc. Knickknack.com. And it includes xylitol, non-tobacco nicotine, gum arabic. Okay. Plant-based packaging. Thank you for sending Knick-Knack. On to some ones to quickly open before we recap. Get that out of the way. Hope I didn't tear anything, damage anything, etc. This feels like a CD. St. Pierre, Luck and Gravity. Not familiar, so let's see what we can figure out. Husband and wife Danny and Julia St. Pierre have spent their lives navigating, recorded in San Gabriel, California. They're a couple that got married, divorced, and then remarried. Small museum of guitars at their disposal. She did solo records. Inspired by Jeff Tweedy of Wilco. SoCal performers and Texas natives. Okay, we'll see about Luck and Gravity, which comes out in a couple of weeks. We'll see about linking some of the music online. Thank you for sending St. Pierre. And which label are you on? I don't see a label, so it's pretty indie, and I see a Tom Petty cover to close out this record. Okay, next one. Colagel, brain health, jellyfish, collagen peptides, 60 capsules per bottle. Look like they are the same thing. Made in the USA. I see the GMP tag. Take 2 daily or with or without food. So this means this is a month supply. Colagel, 1,000 milligrams per serving. So each capsule would have 500 milligrams. I will have to learn more about that particular supplement or product, but it's soy-free, GMO, so it's non-GMO. I think that means the same thing as GMO-free, and it's gluten-free. Based in Temecula, California. Longevitybynature.biz is the website. Thank you for sending. Down to the last 2 here before we recap. And And we see Duree and Company, happy Be Kind to Editor and Writers Month. You know, about a year ago, we did get another kit from Duree and Company, so thank you for appreciating us. So I guess if you're in the market for hiring a PR company, Duree and Company would be a good one at dureeandcompany.com, and it looks like at Dureeco PR on social media. Last but not least, probably a book. Can we just tear it open here? Okay, we got it. Vegan Italiana. Tara Ponzone with Gene Stone. Traditional Italian the plant-based way. Okay, Joanne Molinaro praised it, Tabitha Brown, and Michael Imperioli from The Sopranos. I will link the interview that I taped with him a bunch of years ago. He is a musician besides his work as an actor, writer, etc. And of course he was Spider in Goodfellas. And Rodale is the one behind this. They'll change how we think about Italian food from this book. More about Tara right there, founder of the Pura Vita restaurants in Los Angeles. Gene Stone, former Peace Corps volunteer and a proper editor and writer in his own right. Well, thank you very much, Tara. So recapping right here, we see Tara and Gene's book, Duree and Company, curry cups. We see the corn-based straws, which they generously sent a bunch of. We see the 3-Chord Bourbon whiskey, which collaborated with Rick Geringer, or his estate rather, and some rock pioneers. We see St. Pierre. We see the Longevity by Nature's Colagel. We see some of the knick-knack. And we'll get some Festive in there too. So ultimately, a variety of things to eat, drink, enjoy, read, make you feel healthy, make you feel relaxed, and also Duree and Company make you feel appreciated. Thanks to all these great brands for sending stuff to the Paltrobox.
Paltrocast.